Hey YouTube, Chivanator here with Jair.
Life of Jai.
We are here with the Chicken Shack. It's kind of like not a review, more like a mukbang that we're trying to experiment with. So Jair has been a fan of Chicken Shack since he was in Portland,
Oregon, Klamath Falls.
Klamath Falls. So he's been raving about Chicken Shack for over a year, and he finally came over so we can try it out, which I have it in my hometown, Fresno, and we're gonna see how it is. So basically it's chicken wings and chicken fingers with sauce on the side. So we're gonna check it out and see if it lives up to the hype. Okay, anything?
Just a cool thing is, the reason I told him about Chicken Shack is in my hometown, the dude that owns it has a brother who owns it here. So I told him, hey, we gotta go to Chicken Shack, and finally we did it.
Okay, so let's get started here. So I thought it was gonna be a dry rub with the chili lime. So you dip it?
Yeah. This is HFS. Part of their little secret menu. It
Yes.
burns.
So we were ordering, and of course I did not know what they have, what they're selling, and trying to look at the menu. And when she offered me to pick a sauce, I picked the chili lime. I got it written down right there. And I picked off the menu, and then Jair blurts out HFS, and she looks at him like, what the hell? So HFS is, you can assume, is hot freaking sauce, and he later on tells me that it's a hidden menu. So unless you know what you're doing, then they won't tell you. So you guys can look it up and see what else they have. Let's dig in and check it out.
I'm already burning. Definitely gonna sweat in this one.
Well, talk to me about your first time having Chicken Shack. Who introduced you to it, or how did you discover it?
Well, my first time, it was brand new to my hometown, about, I would say, 6 years ago. And I really hated the idea of Chicken Shack coming to our town because they were trying to hire my wife. And I was like, oh, they're gonna try to do some type of Hooters. But she ended up working there. Her uncles worked there, and it wasn't like that. It was family oriented. And fun fact, on Sundays they play Christian music in Klamath Falls. So if you don't like Christian music, don't go on Sundays, and if you do, go on Sundays.
Okay. And when you ordered, what did you get your first time? Do you remember? You're already sweating.
Yeah, I'm burning.
It's hot, huh?
It's
That
really
one,
hot.
the HFS is really hot. I'm feeling it right now. Making my mouth watery out of all the spiciness. The hot, or the chili lime, is pretty good. I'm about to try the mango or honey habanero.
Sounds good.
See how it tastes.
The first time I was going for fullness, so I asked them, you know, what's your biggest meal? And at the time it was 5 fingers. I believe it's the number 3. Yeah, I used to do the number 3. And the fingers are big, so if you're gonna try to if you want to get full, get the fingers.
Yeah, it's really good. The habanero. That other one is probably made with some devil's sauce or something. It's pretty spicy. So
Ooh.
Yeah, it's definitely hot. So it's January 10th, 2019, and Monday I started a transformation center. It's like a gym, but you do a lot of workouts, and it's like boot camp, I'm assuming, where they just push you to the limits. I think I've lost almost 10 pounds in 4 days, eating healthy, of course. So to the camp in Clovis, I'm sorry, this is not FTDI, it's not, but I had to do it for him. I'm burning up. So if you guys are watching this, Mayo, Steven, sorry, it's the only time. Day 4 and I'm already cheating, but it's only once. Okay. And for my kids, they're gonna be watching this. We're gonna have to come and try it out. It is spicy. I'm burning.
Yeah, I'm not only on the sweating level, I'm now starting to cry. Woo! It's
intense, very intense, and I didn't get anything that's mild. Everything I got is high. Have you talked to the owner to see if they can get one in your area?
No, I should though.
Let's see. So, if you guys follow him or start following him, he's a Smash Brothers fanatic. He plays in tournaments and everything, so he's gonna be teaching me, because
Up and coming Smash Bros player.
I don't understand the what do you call it? The controls, the way that the game is supposed to be played, because I get stuck sometimes. The character is facing the wrong way, and he's not attacking, or he's attacking, but the opponent's on the other side behind him. So I get frustrated. I get knocked off the arenas and everything. It's just frustrating for me. But he's gonna show me and teach me, and see if I can get the hang of it after having a pro teach me. He's one of the best players that I've known.
Dang, we might as well be eating some pepper spray right now.
All 3 of these are. You want to try one?
Yeah, let me try the Jamaican, or no, the
habanero.
Yeah.
And then this one's the lime. It's making my sinuses clean up. It's so spicy. I can feel it. It's very good. It's living up to the hype. The spiciness of the HFS is extremely hot. I would put it up there with those restaurants that have a challenge for spicy meals.
Oh yeah,
Definitely up there. I don't know what's in it. It would be up there with one of the highest ones. Even like the one that they have at Buffalo Wild Wings. Or for those from Guadalajara that have tasted a torta ahogada, I've cried. And this is up there. I think that if I really went full blast on it, you guys will get to see me cry. Or like the one chip challenge. Did you do that?
Oh, you know, you were telling me about it. No, I didn't do it.
Yeah, so I didn't get to order one. They were all overhyped on the price when I tried to order one, so I said forget it. I'm not gonna spend $20, $30 or $40 for one chip to probably not even finish the whole thing. I did do the noodle soup though. Did you get one of those?
Yeah.
The spicy noodles?
Very hot.
And trust me, if cooked correctly, it's gonna burn you. Well, this is definitely really fresh chicken, tasteful.
They never freeze it. Never frozen chicken.
Never frozen? Really?
Never frozen.
Yeah, the fries taste like they're fresh. Also, I feel so guilty. I'm doing so well at home, but it's not every day that Jair gets to come
Ooh, I'm burning.
and visit. Why is it so chunky? Do you know what they have in it? What kind of sauce?
I don't know. I wish I knew.
You've never asked?
I haven't. From what I know, the one here in Fresno has ghost peppers in it.
I believe it if you...
The owner in Klamath Falls, his name's Jared. And his brother's name's Damien, I believe.
Shout out to Jared and Damien. Successfully made a very good chicken. No, that one's bad. It's pretty bad. I can feel it.
I'm gonna take a break.
Not a good idea. I gotta work tomorrow. So
Yeah, I gotta work tomorrow.
you're gonna see me running in and out. Yeah, this is pretty damn crazy hot.
They make their homemade ranch. I know that. Homemade. Most of these sauces are all homemade. They have fry sauce. For those in California that don't know what fry sauce is, go to a chicken shack near you. Try a fry sauce.
Do you know how many chicken shacks there are in California?
There's one here in Fresno, one in Hanford, California. There's one in Redding. I believe there's two in Redding, California.
Redding's up in Sonoma County?
Up north, Siskiyou County.
Okay.
And then one in Klamath Falls. And those are all the ones I know. I believe they had said there's one in Vegas, but I don't know.
Well, I'll be going to Vegas in March. Part of my whole training that I'm doing at the camp is to set me up for Spartan races that I'm planning to do in 2019. So March I'll be doing 2 back-to-back races, 2 weekends in a row. So we'll see how that goes. Seems like the transformation camp is doing a good job though, because I'm feeling stronger already. It's only been 4 days. This thing, I don't know what it is. It's hot. It is hot.
Ooh. There's nothing I can do to cool down, even taking a break.
Did you eat a lot of it?
Yeah, like half.
Not even putting a dent into it. This thing is extremely hot. You can smell it. It's probably not the best first mukbang, but or second for me, but first for Jair. He's been sweating and crying. No, you're not. Yeah, you're crying.
Yeah, I'm crying. Back up. Need to back up.
Okay, it's definitely insane. Put it on the top 2 that I've ever tasted for spiciness.
And at work, we're always bringing random hot sauces to try. He brings in a lot, and I'm always down to try them. I like spicy food.
From, I forgot the name of the store. It's a hot sauce or spicy something. It's in. I've seen it in San Francisco and in Monterey on Cannery Row.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And you have to sign a waiver to taste their spiciest hot sauce that they have. That way they basically have no liability. They do offer you milk, water, and all the stuff to cool down, but all they give you is like one little drop to try it out. It was called flashbang.
Oh yeah.
Came in a little grenade. Oh, looks like a little grenade canister. That thing's definitely making me
getting you
miserable. Very miserable.
Finally getting you.
And I like spicy, but this is beyond what I thought. When he told me that it was HFS, I was like, oh, I can handle it. This is it's not even enjoyable. It tastes like that hot sauce that I'm describing now that I think about it.
It does. I remember when I tried it, I thought it tasted like it.
So this must have some concentrate of some type, because remember the flashbang, it said for industrial kitchens, if they're making big pots, they only put a few drops in it. I think that's what this is. So I think that as it's going down my stomach, I don't know all the terms, but I think it's scraping everything that it's whatever it's taking, whatever it runs across is gonna take it all the way, and tomorrow it's gonna be hell. Very, very much extreme pain. I can already foresee it. Probably gonna have to go to the gym again today and sweat it out and
release the toxins.
These are toxins, but they should come with a biohazard sign on it, like a special little container. I'm surprised it's not burning through, like a hazard. It'll eat the plastic or whatever is near it. The fumes are gonna kill you. The smell is insane.
Yeah, and even just being in the car, we have a window open, and you feel the fumes. And like I said, it's
really good chicken. The chicken this is just not pleasurable, enjoyable. It's kicking my ass. It's literally not regrets, but my tongue is literally on fire right now. Mira, freaking sweating into it. So this is
maybe we'll get
really good chicken,
a fan base over this, because we're dying. We're doing this for YouTube right now.
Yeah, it's not a challenge, but it's challenging.
Maybe we'll make our own Chicken Shack challenge right here. Go to your local Chicken Shack, HFS, and if you can handle
secret menu.
If you can handle that.
And Jair saved me. I was about to get him tossed.
Oh yeah, I did save you.
And he asked for them on a separate container as a dipping sauce. So definitely get it as a dipping sauce, because I don't think I'd be able to eat.
No.
If they're tossed, I'm assuming they're gonna get you.
Yep.
They're gonna get you, and they're gonna get you good, and you're gonna regret it.
I did tossed one time because I didn't know you could order it on the side.
Who told you?
My wife ended up telling me later on. My girlfriend back in the day.
Thank you, my darling.
She's my girlfriend back then, but she's like, you get it on the side. Oh, okay, because it was not edible for me.
Right here it says, look at it is the devil himself in this sauce. Oh my goodness.
Big mistake.
in just a little bit.
I've only seen a group of people eat it tossed and love it.
Oh, did they eat the whole thing?
They ate the whole thing. And they came back and they asked the chef.
For seconds?
They told the chef they wanted one hotter.
Did he make it?
Yeah, he made it. That's when he added ghost peppers.
This was in Klamath Falls?
Mhm.
Falls?
Mm-hmm.
Now, okay, so that was before this one.
Yeah. That was before this one, and then this came about it.
How do you handle a ghost pepper? Or a scorpion pepper, I've heard. As far as not hurting yourself, I mean, I'm assuming by touching it, it's gonna be, or they have to use gloves, I'm assuming, because to handle something like that, to cook it just on the daily, I'm assuming it's, if they touch their eye by accident, it's gonna be dangerous.
Very painful.
And I'm assuming, like, or I'm thinking, like, if you eat or if you're cutting onions, it gets into the air and it makes you cry. But with the peppers, I don't know what the reaction is, but I'm sure if it's on your fingers, I would be afraid that it's going to penetrate the gloves.
Mm-hmm.
But I do like the mango, the habanero.
Honey?
Honey, it's really, really good.
Yeah, that one was one of my favorites. They have Jamaican jerk. That one's good.
I'm trying to be conservative on the drinking soda. It's bad though. Not in the damn book.
I knew this was gonna happen. This is my second soda. Third soda, because I knew need backup. He almost got it tossed.
I don't think I would have been able to finish.
Mm-mm. I couldn't do that to you.
So they got fingers. This is a finger. It is full filling. It's a lot of meat. You get 3 of them. You get on the number 4, of course. You get 3 wings, typical buffalo or chicken wings. So you get 3 and 3 on that plan. Jair opted out for 6 wings. The tenders are really good though, surprisingly. Yeah, it's cleaning them up. I can breathe again.
I'm finally starting to cool down after that little break I took. So I bet somebody money that they couldn't finish 5 wings with the fries and the drink.
Tossed?
Tossed.
Or dipping?
Tossed. They say they could do it.
How much was it bet for?
They just said $20.
Okay.
A little bit. But I know it's not possible.
The lime one is really good too.
The chili lime. Can't wait to watch this video and see.
Hope you guys are enjoying our suffering of
Watch my suffering.
this HFS. I'm telling you, this looks like straight out of hell. It's crazy. Oh my god. It's insane. Yeah, it's pretty out there as far as
Your kids are gonna make fun of us.
Yeah, they are. They've seen me suffer before though.
About to go home and play Smash Bros.
So we went to Fort Bragg, California.
I've been there. Oh, by the coast?
5-6 years ago. They have that glass
Beautiful.
beach there.
Glass beach. I've been there.
My aunt has a restaurant there, La Playa. Shout out to La Playa. It's right over the bridge on Main Street. And she told me, mijo, you don't have to go to Mexico. Si vienes, I'll make you your torta ahogada. Authentic, she told me. It's about a 6-hour drive. We went up there and she made it for me. We had kind of like a little family reunion. We had about 6 or 7 tables lined up full of people. So everybody orders. They ordered me my torta ahogada, and Ernesto, her oldest, he runs the restaurant with her. It's like he comes in and he's like my little coach, so he sits down next to me and I'm eating the torta, and I started crying and sweating like you. So he goes, Jimbo, what I do, I get some chips and I eat them in between to lower the spiciness. It brings me the totopos, the chips, and I'm crying and I'm eating it, and everybody's just laughing at me, watching me suffer. But I wanted that suffering just because I enjoy it every now and then. And brings me some sodas, refills. He's watching out for me, and I challenged anybody else to try it. Nobody wanted to step up and try it out. It was weird seeing everybody just laugh at me, but they wouldn't jump in and even try a little bit of the sauce. But it was amazing. Good flavor and everything, but the spicy level, it's basically like getting these tossed, in a sense, I'm assuming. Because the torta ahogada is a pork Mexican sandwich torta, and they have a tub of salsa, basically a bigger version of this. They submerge the torta and keep it in there so that it's getting
soaked, soggy,
but it's still crispy because the tortas from Guadalajara, they're crispy, so you get that crisp from Guadalajara on the tortas. So when you're biting into it, you basically have to eat it with a fork and knife, because it's impossible for you to grab it and eat it like a regular torta. And yeah, it tasted just like the ones in Mexico, but I suffered.
My wife's family is from Guadalajara, and they make their own tortas ahogadas. I thought it was tortas aguadas.
No, ahogadas.
Ahogadas, yeah.
It's
drenched.
Ahogar means drowned.
Oh.
It's drenched, but it's drowned. So basically you're drowning it so no air bubbles come out, I'm assuming. And my cousin tells me, mira Jimbo, I only try it twice a year, and I space them out just to remind me of how horrible the burn sensation is. Ernesto, if you're hearing me, shout out. Probably gonna drive up there and have another torta, create a video.
No, I'm full.
And see if we can both have one and make it a challenge at your restaurant. Okay. So,
hey, Fort Bragg's beautiful though, huh?
yeah, they got Glass Beach, and it's a small town.
Yeah,
I mean, for me, it's
little seaside town.
I grew up going to it my whole life. Half my family lives up there.
I went there and I went abalone fishing. You know abalones?
It's illegal.
Yeah.
Did you do it legally?
Legally. Legally. You buy this little like it's like kind of like fish and game tag, yeah, like license.
Yeah. Oh, you can get like 3?
Yeah, you can get 3. They gotta be a certain size, and you go down. You go out there.
You have to dive for that, no?
Yep. We went on wetsuits out there. Cold water, 8-foot swells. We would go down and you measure the abalone. You got like a little pry bar, and you just pull them off.
So you're diving?
Mm-hmm.
Was it deep? How many feet?
It was pretty deep. I couldn't see how deep we were. We're out by the rocks. A good like 100 feet. 200 feet from the beach.
My uncle Isel, he used to surf. I don't know if he still does. He's got kids now and a restaurant too, but he surfed out there. I could never touch that water.
Yeah, a lot of surfing.
That water is freezing cold. It'll give you hypothermia almost.
Yeah, you need a wetsuit. Keep you warmer.
You're done?
Yeah, I'm full. And I didn't even eat all my food. I ate all the fries. I have 2 wings left. Normally I do eat all of the food, but I am full. I think the sodas
You're
did me in.
trying to cool yourself off?
Yeah, sodas did me in today. But I'm feeling much better. My suffering was enjoyable. I do it every time, HFS.
You're drenched right now. I can see your beanie getting just like soaking up your sweat.
That was part of the. I have another one.
You have one backup?
Yep, I have a backup. I knew this was gonna happen, so.
Honestly, I didn't know what I was walking into. That HFS, when he threw it out there, the lady looked at me like,
"Don't do it."
Yeah, she said she didn't say it, but she looked at. She gave me the look.
Like, good luck.
She knew that I had never been there. Once she heard Jair, then she said, it's a setup."
Yeah. The look on her face, how it's a setup.
Yeah, it's really good. For YouTube out there, we're new and coming, so learning this whole mukbang experience. My kids have been pushing me to do mukbangs and just talk about life and experiences and stuff. So I tell them I'm gonna bring Jair so we can go try that chicken shack. That's why I never went to it, and yeah, it's good as promised. He said, "Hey, I promise you it's gonna be really good." So it's better than I expected. To drive, it's about a 25-minute drive, 20 minutes from my house. But definitely worth it to come downtown.
I'm from Oregon, but I'm living in the Monterey area. And before I even knew he lived here, I was driving all the way over here just for Chicken Shack. And then I'd go home. And then when I found out he lived here, I was like, we have to go. We have to go to the Chicken Shack.
So he watched my Taco Bell mukbang with Aaliyah and Adam, and he said, "I want to do one with Chicken Shack so I can introduce you to the secret menu, the restaurant, and everything." So I said, "Let's do it." So we've been planning for it since last year, and finally came through. It only took us 10 days of the new year, so not bad. Really worth it.
Also, when I come out here, they have Dutch Bros. It's a better Starbucks.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I'm actually gonna go to Seattle though next month, and I'm gonna go to the very first Starbucks ever.
You should make a mukbang
up there for the Seattle.
Yeah, try it out. See if we can get some fan base. You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel, Life of Jai, life_of_Jai.
I'll tag it so that way you guys can follow him.
Post just random stuff right now. Kind of trying to see what I'm gonna start doing on my YouTube channel. A lot of random exercises, some funny stuff, video games. Kind of a nerd.
You're a new school or nerd, and my brother considers me an old school nerd.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's why he says that you and me didn't get along at first.
Because you're old school?
Yeah, because he says, "Oh, that's two nerds are trying to
out nerd each other."
Yeah. So he grew up with Pokemon, I'm assuming.
Pokemon, big thing.
Did you ever get into Digimon?
You know, I liked Digimon more than Pokemon.
Really? Did they have cards too?
Yeah, I had a bunch of Digimon cards, but I got made fun of because Digimon wasn't really cool.
Not too popular?
No, it was like the cheap version of Pokemon.
Oh, one thing I do know is that you're a big manga? Is that what it's?
Oh, like, yeah, like anime?
Anime?
Yeah.
Fan, and you've been telling me to watch the
Death Note.
Death Note. I watched the movie by accident.
I
was
told
trying
them not
watch
to.
the TV show, and I went to Netflix and put Death Note, and I started watching it, and it turned out to be the movie. I didn't pay attention. I completely forgot that there was a movie on the TV show. So I still gotta go back and watch it. So I think it kind of spoiled it for me, according.
And, you know, not too bad. I definitely say watch the show first. But you could go watch the show. You just gotta not really pay too much mind to the rules in the movie.
Okay, I think I'm done with this insanity of the HFS. I think the chili lime is more
Enjoyable.
chill, pleasure, easier to eat than the HFS. The habanero honey is really good. It's probably gonna be my favorite. And HFS, only to mess with people. It's gonna be one of those things where no, I will not order it every time just because of the insane heat level. I gotta find out what they have inside of it, but other than that, I mean, everything was great. So if you guys have any suggestions or questions or ideas, I think it's gonna be more of a mukbang and finding good locations to go eat channel. So let me know what you guys think, and we'll take it from there.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
You know, thank you for having me. I drove all the way from Monterey just to eat with this guy, so
Thank you.
you know, thank you. Shout out.
All right, guys. Well, thank you. Till next time, and see you.